Okay, are we ready? We're gonna get started either way. I wanted to get your attention. Okay, for the top one,
36 over 100.
36 over 100.
Simplified to 18 over 50.
18 over 50, that can still be simplified.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah, okay.
I didn't want to do the other. That's super simplified.
Okay, so I'm just gonna go a little slower. So we're going step by step, okay? So the first step is that we have to determine the place value of the last digit. The last digit is 6, and it's in the hundredths place, like Dacia said, right? And we know that from our note sheet on Wednesday. This is the ones place, that's the tenths to the right of the decimal, and then hundredths. So then we write a fraction, because we're converting from decimals to fractions. We write the fraction with the numerator is the decimal without the decimal point. Okay? What is the decimal without the decimal point? Or what's the number without the decimal point? 36. Yep. And our numerator is our place value, and what's the place value? 100. So it's 36 over 100, and what's step number 3? Then simplify or reduce, right? So we know it can always be reduced by either 2 or 5, if it can be reduced. Does 5 go into 36? No, 2 does. So I'm going to divide the top and bottom by 2. Do this on your calculator, but you do have to show your work. So make sure that you show that you're simplifying, and it can be reduced again, right? Because these are both even numbers. So divide by 2 again. What's 18 divided by 2? 9. And 50 divided by 2? 25. Can it be reduced anymore? Nope. Alright, for the next one, we have to figure out the place value of the last digit. Danielle, can you tell me what the place value is of that 5? 100. Nice. 100ths. And then, Cody, what does my fraction look like?
175 over 100.
You said 175? Yep. Nice. 175 over 100 because we took the decimal without the decimal point, and we took the place value as the denominator. And then we can definitely reduce that, right? By 2 or 5. I can't hear you when you're mouthing it. 5. It's not 2 because 2 doesn't go into 5, okay? I always like to check if 5 goes into it before I check if 2 does, because if you do a bigger number, you're going to get to your final answer faster, okay? David, can you punch 175 divided by 5 into the calculator?
Sure. Wait, you said 175 divided by 5?
Yes.
Okay. 35.
35? Okay. Over 100 divided by 5 is 20. And then that can be reduced again, right?
Yep.
By 5. 35 divided by 5 is 7. 20 divided by 5 is 4. Nice. And 7 is a prime number, so we know that can't be reduced anymore. Cody, do you have all this written down? Okay. Kelly, what's my last digit for this one?
613 over 100.
Whoa. Okay. That's right. Real quick. So what she did, she was able to determine the place value of the last digit, which was in the thousandths place. And you just skipped ahead to that easier step. Not easier, that's the harder step. And then we put the number without the decimal point as the numerator and the place value as the denominator. And that, what can that be reduced by? Because we've got a 5 on top and a 0 on bottom. Mike, can you punch 615 divided by 5 into your calculator?
It's going to be 615 over 1,000, and the answer is going to be 123 over 200.
123 over 200? Okay. Does anyone have any questions about this part? this is what your quiz is going to look like, exactly like. The numbers will be different, but it's those steps, those skills and everything. Everyone gets it?
Yes, I guess.
Do you not? Okay. All right. Just look at your notes. I saw a lot of people box in their answers when they got to 36 over 100. Always make sure to check if you can reduce. And if you want to be really, if you want to make sure you get a really good grade, when you get this final answer, punch into your calculator 9 divided by 25 and make sure your answer is the decimal, okay? Do you remember that? Step number 4, check. Okay, let's go to the back side. Is yours on the back? There we go. Okay, yeah. All right. Now we're converting fractions to decimals. Be sure to show what you type into the calculator. So this is what I just explained when you're converting decimals to fractions. This is when you check your work, basically. So all you have to do in your calculator is click 5 divided by 8. And you have to show your work. So go ahead and write 5 divided by 8. 0 point what? 625. All right. I'm going to write that down here. 0.625. That's so easy, right? Right? You don't really even have to think for this one. Yeah. That's it. All you got to do is punch 5 divided by 8 into your calculator and box in your answer. And it can't be reduced because decimals can't be reduced. Yeah, make sure you box in your answers. All right, for the next one, I'm going to show my work and write 19 divided by 16 equals 1,1875. Nice. The reason there's a 1 in the ones place instead of a 0 is because this is an improper fraction. We've got a bigger number dividing into a smaller number. So that's why it looks like that. And then the last one, Kaylon, what do I write? I gotta show my work though too, right? 19. Yes. Thank you, Kaylon and Kinsey. 19 divided by 20. And what did you say the answer was?
She asked you.
Doesn't matter who tells me.
What's the answer?
0.95.
Okay, thank you. And that's it. If you forget how to convert a fraction to a decimal, just look into your notes, and it's the one simple step. Just divide the top into the bottom. Okay, the last one. Convert each of the following decimals to percents. Can someone tell me the one step that you need for this? There are 2 ways of doing it. So Daisha said that we can move the decimal point like this. So then it equals 36. And then what does our answer have to look like? Is that Kelly? Nice. Yep. Write your percentage sign. If you do not write your percentage sign, it is wrong. Okay? The number 36 and the number 36%, they're totally different.
Wait, that's it? That's all you do?
That's all you do? Yeah. Or if you can't remember how many spaces you have to move it over, or you can't remember which way you move it, again, look in your notes. When you're converting decimals to percents, you multiply by 100. So if you like to do it this way, just type out in your calculator 0.36 times 100. Your calculator will say 36, and again, you have to remember to write that percentage sign. Okay? Same thing. And Jaden, what's my answer for the next one? 175%. Yep. So, if we see the decimal point, we can... Is this the way you did it, Jaden? Did you move over twice, or did you multiply by 100? Well, how do you know your answer? Which one did you do? You really don't know? No? Okay. Well, again, it's the same thing. You moved it. I think that's quicker to move it if you can remember to do it like that. Decimal goes there. You don't even have to use your calculator. 175%. And the last one. Mike, what did you get for the last one?
61.5%.
Perfect. And you remembered the percentage sign too. Good job. So sometimes I've seen a few people trip up because they saw that the percentage answer had a decimal point in it, which I get why that can be a little misleading, but that is okay to have a decimal point in a percentage answer. So again, make sure you have your percentage signs in your answers. Make sure you boxed your answers in. And that's it. Are we ready for the quiz?
No.
You confident? Yeah? Okay, go ahead and pass your openers forward and down to Cody, please.
She's the lady.